Hey guys, what's going on? Your old buddy Tim back riding and ranting. I had someone the other day ask me why I talk that way. Why is it riding and ranting? Because writing and ranting just doesn't sound the same. It's riding and ranting. R-I-D apostrophe N. Yeah, you get the idea. Hey, hope you're having a fantastic day. I am. It is what day is this? It's Friday. I think the week has just gotten away from me. I'm on my way to check out a potential listing in Blossomwood, of all places. So really quickly, I thought I would do a video because I think I'm going into a situation that is going to be appropriate for what we're talking about. And again, as always, driving on the Madison roads, you know, we're getting a nice baseball team here. They're spending $12 zillion on a stadium, and the roads are literally like riding on a log truck. Ha! Killing me, man. Just killing me. Anyway, I am not in love with the roads in Madison, and that is the topic of today's Riding and Ranting show. Are you in love with your house? Are you in love with your property to the point that it may be blinding you to the actual condition or market value of the property? Now, as many of you might know, I was in business for myself for many, many years. I did a lot of entrepreneurial coaching and training, and we had a term called the ugly baby business. And what that was this: when someone would come to us or come to me with need in coaching or mentoring on a business idea, if I thought the idea was bad, but they just couldn't see it, it was an ugly baby. And by that I mean the business is their baby. They would come to me and say, Tim, this is my baby. This is my heart and soul. This is my idea. And there were times when I had to honestly say, hey, that's an ugly baby you got there, because it's not really a great business idea. I see this a lot in real estate. Folks who have particularly been in a home for a while, they have an emotional attachment to the house. They think the house is worth much more than it actually is. They think that because they lived in the house for decades and decades, that the next owner is just going to move in and start living. And usually that is not what happens, because most of these houses, because they have been lived in for a number of years, if not decades, are in pretty rough condition. They are original, if you will. They're dated. They've got carpet that's 40 years old, or the heating is gone, or the roof is leaking. Typically, homes like this are ugly babies. Now, not all of them. I see a lot of older homes that are really in very good shape. They just need some cosmetic help. That's what my dad would call putting lipstick on a pig, or putting lipstick on an ugly baby. I'm not sure which. But so when it comes time for you to sell your house and you talk to someone like me, it is literally my responsibility to be honest with you and not tell you what you want to hear. Because if you are enlisting me to sell the home, you know, I'm going to have, as an expert, a pretty good idea of what the home is worth in the current market. Man, you know what? I'm pretty good, because I usually come right to the dollar as to what we usually end up getting. But it's your house, and it is up to you how much it sells for. Now, I will tell you, if you are completely unrealistic, I won't list the house, because if I feel that you want too much and it's not going to sell, a lot of realtors will list the house and then worm you down when it comes to price. I don't do that. I'm not going to do it. Life's too short. Not going to do it. Not prudent. Where the hell did that come from? All right. So when it does come time to sell your home, you have to decide, is this an ugly baby, and how much can it go for? You have to remove the emotional attachment, and boy, I know how hard that is to do. We've talked about this before, becoming emotionally attached to things. I see folks who are so emotionally attached to houses that it just breaks their heart, number one, to let them go, but then it's devastating when they really finally understand how much the property is really worth. And it's always a lot less, sadly. So the advice here, and the point to this rambling, riding, and ranting is that don't fall in love with your home. If you are going to sell your home or put your home on the market, whether you do it yourself or you use a professional, you have to emotionally detach and basically go with what the market is telling you. You know, get some, if you've got an agent, have the agent run comps so you've got an idea of what homes are selling for, and not just any home, but homes that are comparable to yours. Same age, same size, same condition. You know, you could have two identical houses, and if one is updated, it can go for, you know, hell, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 more than one that's not. So you have to detach, you have to step back and take a look at your baby and realize the condition that it's in, what the market is telling you it's worth, what your realtor is advising you that it's worth, and then you have to make a logical decision on whether or not you want to part ways. If you want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, as they say, then you can make a logical choice. Trust me, emotional attachment trumps logic every time, and a good bit of my time is spent gently convincing clients that they have an ugly baby. So anyway, hey, if I can help you in any way when it comes to real estate, buying, selling, finding out what your home is worth, running comps for you, I am more than happy to do it. You can give me a call. 679-0704 is my cell. You can call the office, 808-8070. Hey, check out our brand new website at revolved.com. You can go there and actually get a free home valuation done, so you've got an idea of how much the property is worth even before you give me a buzz. All right, so hey, that's going to do it. I'm going to go to my appointment. Hopefully this is not too ugly of a baby. Some babies are just homely, you know. Some babies are just kind of plain. But again, some babies, ugly. Yeah. All right. See you later. Bye.